I really want to see the movie. Whether it's good or not, one thing is certain. It pushed that volume sale really good. This is the end game. For this very day, Chogayu had a memory trip about his beloved lord Rin Shoujo, sharing the dream he won't be alive to see it becoming reality. Chogayu can make it happen, but he must take the unification sword from Shin at all costs. Winner takes the path to supremacy. I still have chills from this incredibly thrilling chapter. With all the build-ups and backstories to raise the stakes for this one battle, it really feels like the decisive fate of the war. Whoever wins their respective state will win. There's still a lot of obstacles for Shin to face, even if Shin survive. However, a win can draw a huge news to the mass. Momentum can rise significantly if Shin proves there's a fighting chance. Other is self-explanatory. What also made this battle heavy is the two characters involved. We knew Shin's reason and driving force, and recently we learned Chogayu's. Both share a similar stance, but only one can be victorious. In short, it's pure hype. The chapter didn't resume the battle right away, rather increased the tension. Elsewhere, Bananji is easily dominating the field. So many dismembered limbs flying, all bloody mess. It's a good thing he's not with Chogayu, but who he is with instead is my man, Akaken. I was a bit bummed that he couldn't grasp that kill, but fighting him is still good enough. By the way, Ben brothers were decapitated during the clash. What's up with Hara and his love of killing brothers? Okay, that's not true, but how many brothers have fallen so far in this arc? Don't kill any of those Archer brothers now, you hear? Bananji is not your typical villainous guy who is easily distracted. He's already aware of the situation, so he begins to move out to assist Chogayu and take Shin's head. This is obviously alarming since one man extra can change everything. Even if Shin wins, if he were to arrive immediately after, Hishiyune has to retreat at all costs. Unless they have unlimited stamina, which they don't. Akaken may be smiling, but even he knows time is running out. Banyo and Gyokuho unit are still holding their fort against Gyoon army. Clearly, I underestimated that old man. It won't be long though, since their defense is wearing thin. Ten and Hishin headquarters is about to be under attack by Bananji army. They either wait to die or escape and abandon HQ at once. The time limit has more stakes to lose. On the plus side, the death flag for Gyokuho unit was lowered. On the negative side, Hishin units has increased. Everyone is eyeing for them to kill, breaking Shin's right wing for good. It all lies on Shin now. What a tension! And that leads to the epic grudge match. The fight is on. The surroundings try to intervene, but Kyokai isn't letting them. Her body is still nowhere near her prime status, so she is taken down easily. That sentence should not be said ever again. Don't fear, the chapter's cover doesn't mean she will die, but time is running out. The unit can't defend any longer. I did think at one point someone else would die. I like how a small moment can feel so huge, with Danae watching everything slowly fall apart, including Shin losing the clashes, so he cries for him to win. That feeling from losing Shosa remains strong, and so has the passion to cheer for retribution. I really like how the battle continues to flesh out the two characters with similar purpose, rather making Chogayu a complete villain. You can understand his pride and hopefulness from not just the last chapter, but since his introduction. It's just that we are not here to cheer for him. Even so, he has the making of a hero protagonist, carrying the lives who passed away before him, Rin Shoujo included. He fights for them, fight to make the dream a reality. I can't say a newcomer would think he's a good guy if I were to throw the chapter at them because of his design, but they can't see why he's morally gray. In a sense, he's a hero in his own story. As for Shin, he's a protagonist through and through. When he was overwhelmed, he takes a heavy beating, but never fall. It was a bit scary that he almost did, I'll say that much. Much like Chogayu's life, he too has the same motivational drive to win at all costs. He too carries the lives who passed away. That includes their legacy. So many faces I remember wholeheartedly. I wanted to tear up. The live action movie is out currently, so this is a hell of a chapter to advertise the new fans. This is the epic journey of Shin to become the 6 great generals. God, do I feel hype more than ever. All it was missing was Oki. It's what I said before changing the page. Sure enough, there he is. That simple page is godly. Once Oki's image appears behind Shin, it's time to say goodbye. That swing has so much force, Chogayu couldn't block all the way, so he takes a bad hit. I felt the weight of that glaive. It was dramatic. Gyo-on looks to the sky from afar. That's a sign of an old friend about to appear above the sky. Not going to lie, I actually have his sympathy for a moment. I believe what makes the battle so intense is the weight those two carried. So every hit feels so dramatic. It's not fast-paced, but thought-provoking and emotionally engaging. The two found themselves exhausted, giving a small breather to everyone before one would deliver the final blow. The two find themselves exhausted, giving a small breather to everyone before one would deliver the final blow. Shin takes that role. His speech is simple yet impactful and inspiring. He will not fall to his enemy. He will stand as Issei's unbreakable sword, reminiscing to the unification sword Rin Shoujo talked about. It's as if Chogayu completed the puzzle, and the image displayed Shin as the true barrier. By this point, it is safe to say he has accepted his defeat, ready to see his lord. Shin has an epic war cry, sending serious chills down to my spine, and down goes Chogayu. Slash for the victory. This was awesome. While the ending is worth celebrating, it's also somewhat sympathetic with Chogayu's last message to Gyo-on. It's now up to him. Once again, it gives that morally gray feel, but Shin has to win, and it's for the best. This was a hell of a chapter to end before a break due to the holiday. If I counted correctly, it had great tension leading up to the battle that had tons of hype already. It was emotionally engaging on both sides with their desire to win. Shin reminded the fans how much hell he has gone through and how much space his development has left to fill in. The art is great with sheer details. This was a perfect chapter for new fans after watching the movie. Now is a great time to collect the volumes. What lies ahead should be glamorous for reaction alone. A new era will strive, and Shin will lead his path. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I believe there's no chapter next week because of the holiday, but I could be wrong. Cannot wait to see the reaction from Gyo-on, Riboko, and so on. It's going to be fantastic to see how uplifting this was. Shin has to be the next general. He just has to. He's going to be one. I just feel it. What do you think of the chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.